Welcome to Entrepreneur Life with me, John Campbell, and I am an entrepreneur.
Good morning. Welcome to Entrepreneur Life with me, John Campbell, and I am an entrepreneur. Just unlocking doors. Good morning. It's Monday. It's 8:20. It's not that early. I've actually been in for about half an hour, but I've just been chatting to Stacey because today is the day that Shrewsbury is closed for the next 3 weeks. Because they've got a production in. Can't tell you who it is, can't tell you what it is, can't tell you anything more than what you'll already have seen, which is effectively we're closed for 3 weeks because of production. That's it. I've got quite a busy day because today's my last day in the office before I head out to my sailing course, which I'm supposed to be doing Wednesday we go off. So Wednesday we're supposed to leave. The dude that's doing our sailing course, the dude that we chartered the boat and everything from, did message me last night to say there's a bit of a problem with the harbour. I think he said their flat gate, basically the gate to the harbour, there's something wrong with it, so I think they're struggling to get boats in and out. So at the moment, I don't know if we're going tomorrow or if we're going a day later or 2 days later. I'm just waiting for hear from him tomorrow, Wednesday, for fuck's sake, sorry. Waffle. Anyway, Alexa, volume 1. Anyway, I'm in the office. Today I've got marketing meetings. We've got to review the half term, which finished yesterday. So I'm going to spend the next hour just pulling all the figures, having a look at all the numbers, seeing where we did well, seeing where we didn't do so well. It was a quiet week last week. I know that for a fact. So having a look and see what that looks like. Then I'm going into a marketing strategy meeting to be discussing the summer to make sure that we've got the summer holidays all planned correctly, what we're going to do with those, the time from now and in between the summer holidays. I'm pretty much sorted, but certainly the summer campaigns, and then looking obviously September and things along those lines and the strategy for the remainder of the year. So that's kind of my entire morning. That will take me all the way up, I think, till about 12:30, 1 o'clock. I've got a couple of bits to do beyond that. Lauren needs to move the prison van today. That's going to be a journey. I'm going to document that because holy shit, I don't think it's been moved in months. So the fact of it starting will not happen. If it does, it will be amazing. But I think it's going to have to be jump started. That's a bit of a journey because it's so fucking big. You need a really big vehicle to jump start it with. So let's try and get it started. That's the first thing. Second thing is it's not been moved in a while, so I'm sure the brakes are probably seized on. So that's going to take some toing and froing. Unfortunately, it's right up against the front of a building, so you can only throw, you can't tow. And then they got to figure out where the hell they're going to put it. So all these kind of things are going to just be little challenges they have to deal with today. So I'll pop my head down, see if they need a hand, film it, get in the way, that kind of jazz. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So you're going to have to excuse me because I've got about an hour and a half before I jump into my first meeting. I've got to make sure I get everything done beforehand. So yeah, in a bit. This is a bit weird. I'm going to take you with me on my tripod. I've just got prepped for a meeting this morning, so we're jumping into a marketing meeting because our May campaign just didn't, it's just not moving in the way we needed it to move. So I wanted to get something set up, basically, do something a little bit different. So I've just been working on various different bits on the board. So basically I wanted to, what am I doing? I'm meeting with the marketing teams and a couple of other people to discuss what we're going to do for the summer campaigns, because May and the rest of the year just has not gone as we'd expect. Part of that is due to some of the challenges we've had just generalised in marketing and the ads that we're doing. Other parts of it are to do with the market and how that's shifting or not shifting, and what that all looks like. So basically, we've pulled it all apart and we're heading back to the initial planning stages to figure out what it is we need to do to get more people through the door. It's that simple. And that's kind of what marketing is. Somehow showing people what we do so we can get them through the door. So I'm just planning and prepping for that meeting, which means I know I need to clean off the boards. So this basically is permanent. It's never coming off. So yeah, rule number 1, do not commit crimes. which was something that actually, this is a board, you can see it here, we actually got this from Gloucester Prison, but this is a board that came from Gloucester, and this would have been in their, effectively their, I guess, that OBU side of things, but yeah, this was used, I think, for one of the programs before they went. And stuff like that, and then we're talking about adjudications and such, and I just chucked on it, get it done. It was just a big reminder for me. Every time I flip it, I'm like, get it done, get it done, get it done. So yeah, just like share that with you. Anyway, back to actual business. So today, I'm having that meeting first thing this morning to discuss what we're going to do, which I'm quite excited about. I do like these meetings because it's a great opportunity for people to be heard. It's a great opportunity to put their ideas forward. It's a great opportunity to think differently, to disrupt what we're doing, to change it, to just come up with new ways, new concepts of doing kind of what we do. And I really like that. I think that's always a real positive position, a real positive step. So that's what we're going to do for about an hour and 10 minutes this morning. I've then got a couple of bits I need to do, a few emails I need to do. And then I'm actually off for a business meeting at midday on the golf course. So I will share that with you. I will show you who I'm having the business meeting with, and I will get to spend about an hour and a half, 2 hours playing golf this afternoon, which is quite nice and highly unusual. Although I would like to make it a regular thing. So I'm going to go make a cup of tea. And then, the meeting's going to start in about 10 minutes. We're at an angle. Sorry, Paul, I'll do that. I'm super excited. I'm pumped. Literally 3 minutes, we're going to go into this meeting, and I love meetings like this because from my perspective, this is where the shit gets real. It's where things happen. It's where things change. This is where moments are made. This is what shapes and frames and it makes the journey so exciting, and it's just this is what's going to shape the plans now, and how we're going to change and adapt those, and how we're going to overcome. It's that adapt and overcome, and this is how we're going to do it. And it's this meeting that is going to be the fundamental cornerstone, I should say, of how we do that. So have we got the right people in the room? I don't know. We'll find out. We've definitely got some of the right people in the room. Are there other people in our organisation that could be in this room that will bring value? Absolutely. Can you include everyone? Not really. So it's going to be one of those that we have, the people that we do, we pull it together, we'll drive it forwards, we'll come up with a common, ideally we'll try and come up with a common theme that we can all agree and get behind. And we can start to move that forward. Lauren's arrived, she's first in. She's not best dressed, but she's first in. You all right? First in, best dressed, but you're just first in. Although I do like your shoes. She's wearing Nikes. So we're gonna go do that. So I'm really excited by that. Lauren has got some great ideas, I can tell.
Thinking about it all night.
Hey, me too. Do you know what? I didn't even go to the hot tub last night. I was like, I can't ever. I'm on it. And do you know when I came up with the idea? At about 12:30 last night, just before I went to sleep, I kind of was like, oh. And I don't know why, but I tend to just like have those little moments, like just before I go to sleep or just as I wake up. And as I went to sleep, I was like, oh. And Emma was like, alcohol, I'm like, mate, this is it. She's like, okay, yeah, it's a bit wordy. It sounds good. I said, no. Don't worry about the title. I was like, I'll just take the fragments of it. I'll give it to Ishka and she'll come up with something clever.
See, my hands were in the washing up bowl. I was like, oh, I have an idea.
Well, we've got a dishwasher. So I did that. So hopefully we'll come up with something good. Sound? Cool. Right. Could you get in this morning?
Yeah.
Was the security dude there?
Yeah.
Okay. No one knew where the key was this morning. Like, I came in and they were like, hey, morning. I came in and they were like, I was like, there was people got saying there was a security dude that's been here before.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, normally the key's here. And I said, yeah, well, we don't keep it there, obviously. It's just from security. He goes, can I keep it there? I was like, do what you like, mate. So anyone know where it is. And they rang like 4 people. And then finally somebody appeared with a key. And everyone sort of looked at me a bit like, who are you? The security guy was like, nice car. How good is it? Does it work? All right. Anyway, right, I've got to go into me. That's enough. Right, just finished my meeting. It was banging. It was absolutely banging. Let's put you there a second. Yeah, it was spot on. Really, really good. Really happy with it. As expected, took a few minutes to sort of get into it, a few minutes to get ideas flowing. But then once it started going, it just started going. Everybody was really good. Everybody had really good input. We've got a really nice campaign framework now, I think, in terms of what we're going to do, so how it's going to look, what we're going to offer, how that works for different people, different demographics, different products, different services, how it's going to spin, how we're going to market it, how we're going to put it forward, some great ideas in terms of its execution. And ultimately, that's now what it's going to come down to, is how good is the execution. I'm just going to take you with me whilst I do the blinds, because I'm heading out now. It's my last day in the office. I might come in tomorrow, but I might work from home tomorrow. So I'm off on a sailing course this week on Friday. We're supposed to be going tomorrow, but we're actually going a couple of days later because they had some issues in the harbour. But I am going sailing. So, I think last day in the office. And then off I go. So I'm off home because I've got a business meeting at 12, which I said I would share, and I will do, on the golf course. But yeah, really good meeting, really excited about that, super pumped. I can see exactly how we can execute it. Now we just need to actually do it. So the team are all off doing different tasks for the next couple of days, and then we'll come back together. And then I get back next Wednesday, but I'll manage to get some work done whilst I'm away. And then we'll put it all together in the next few days beyond that, and it'll be ready sort of a week and a half after that. So looking good. Now, technically, I don't know if this is classified as filming whilst driving, because I am moving the van, but I've got 5 people pushing it. There you go, see? they're pushing it as we go. Hi, Mike! So we are moving the van. And there's another dude, I'll show you. There they are. Doing a great job. Sit, keep going! Keep going! Where are you going? Up here.
What are you doing, man?
It's filming it!
Concentrate on driving!
I'm at the golf course, as I said I would be. Got here, my tea time's at 12. I'm having a business meeting during the golf course. So it's a business meeting, so I'll show you my business person that I'm meeting. And we're going to have a... Oh, no, he's off. So just going to head off. Going to have a quick 12 holes. It's a random course. We're going to do 12 holes, do that, and I've got to get back to do some work this afternoon. So it's nice to take that little quick break, really. So let's see how we get on. I haven't played a course in a little while. I'm sure it'll be right. The business meeting's going well. I feel like I'm getting slightly the raw end of the deal. This guy is... He's a tough negotiator, so he is. But I'm going to watch him now. He's about to ding on for 5, so we'll see how he gets on. Think about where you're stood. Think about where the hole is. It's not bad, mate, it's not bad. It's not bad, it's to the left quite heavily, but it'll do. Zoom out so I can get both on. There we go. Look at that kid go. Off he is. Hustling me all day. Go on, keep going, keep going. Oh, just off the green, dude. Just off. Pretty good. Good evening. Believe it or not, it is evening. It's 5 to 7. I'm sat outside. I've been out here for a couple of hours, really. I've just been working, just been cracking on. So I went and played golf. What's me on my face? I worked this morning. Went and had a really important meeting this morning with the marketing guys, which was really good. And then I went and played some golf. Had a business meeting with my son, with my 10-year-old son. So that was good. Came home. They've now gone off to do groups and stuff. So I'm just sat outside in the garden working. It's a bit chilly, which is why I've got my jumper. I've got my long johns. Got my trackies on. Got a hat. And actually, the reason I say it's 5 to 7 is it a little bit early to drink a whiskey? I don't know. This actually, funny enough, this is a lovely bottle I got. A nice little dram, this will be. But it's a nice bottle. It's a Glenmarnock, which is, it's a peaty whiskey. It's going to be peaty and smoky. It's going to be deep peaty as well. I reckon it's going to be about 40. But I don't know because I don't really know what I'm talking about. But I got it from a company that supply us, a company called Stress Free Print, that provide us with all of our print materials and stuff like that. And they're a really good company. I'm sure there's better printers out there, and I'm sure there's worse printers out there. But their customer service is amazing. The quality that they produce is really good. We really like it. It's always up to a really high standard. Our customers really like it. It's always really good in-house. It's always really good in shows. They just are, I think, incredible in their customer service. Very, very rarely do they make mistakes. And normally if there's a mistake, it's around the delivery arm, which actually isn't so much them. It's more the delivery agent. But it happens so rarely. And when it does, they fix it the same day. And there's no interruption to our service, which I think is outstanding, because if there is a problem, they sort it. But it's so rare it happens. And then for my birthday, I went into work and there was a package waiting for me, and it was from the guys. It was from the guy that I deal with generally, which is a guy called Mike, and the rest of the team, just to say happy birthday. And I was like, fuck me, what great customer service. They don't have to do that, but they do that. And not only did they do it, but they dug in and researched enough to know that I love whiskey. And they found me a nice bottle of whiskey and they sent it to me. And I was just like, and it's not a massive contract for them. It's something that's big for us, but it's not a huge contract for them. They've got much bigger contracts than us. But I don't think, as a company, we will move away from them. Possibly ever. Because why would we? They provide an excellent level of customer service. They provide an excellent product. They're a great company to work with. They're a great company to partner with. They deal with everything we have, big and small, and they just take it all in their stride. There's no hassle. Nothing is too much trouble for them. And I'm really ranting and raving about them because that's how highly I hold their service. So if you're looking for a printer, I would definitely recommend checking out Stress Free Print. I will chuck in their website, and I will chuck in some contact details, not Mike's contact details, but some contact details. So if you're looking for anything tiny or big, I would definitely check them out because I think they're great. And like I say, I don't feel that you're going to get a better level of customer service. So yeah, I think that's really cool. So I'm going to enjoy my whiskey. Oh, it's bloody lovely. I know you saw that. Oh, it's got a really short... Has it got a short finish? Oh, it's a medium finish. I thought it was going to be short, but it's not. But it's all right. It's a nice dram. Do you know what? Emma won't like that, which is better for me because that means I get the full bottle. So I'm going to sit out here. I'm actually going to do some video editing now. Not video editing. I'm going to prep some videos for Paul to do some video editing for tomorrow and for Thursday. So that's going to be that. So I'm going to crack on with that. And I'm going to continue on this video maybe later today, but maybe tomorrow. So in a bit. My golfing partner, my batting partner, my child has arrived back from swimming. He's stolen the jug of milk that I had for my coffee and he's drinking that and he's teaching me about Instagram and TikTok filters. And my wife is stealing my whiskey. Like, what is going on here? What is going on? Like, you won't like that one, I don't think.
Oh, it's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd like that one, no. I did a whole video about it now. I did a whole video about it, and in the video I went, My wife's not going to like this one. I was like, this is a good thing for me because I get to drink the whole thing. That is a face, that is. How was it?
I love his milk.
How was it? Smoky.
It's smoky and
his
peaty.
milk.
You left me some. Go away, bugger off, go on. How was swimming?
Good.
Good. All right, cool. Right, yeah. I told you that. I told you she wouldn't like it.
Filter.
The spider. I thought you said the spout filter. No, I've seen the spider filter where you obviously have it and a spider crawls across your face. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
No, I thought you said the spout, and because you were drinking from the milk jug from the spout, you went, have you seen the Instagram and TikTok filter where you have the spout on your face and then you slap it, and I was like, what?
Spider.
It's because you don't speak English, mate.
Hey!
It's because you speak. It's because you've been in Salopia since you were
speak so
2 years old. No, it's because you've been in Shrewsbury in Shropshire since you were 2 years old, and you've got a really weird Salopian accent as opposed to a West Country accent, which is what you should have because you're from West Country, innit?
Okay. Dry bear.
Right, I've got to go back to. Oh, did you see the bird? It was a giant bat that just flew past. I'm going to turn
Bye,
into a vamp.
guys. Share, like, and subscribe.
There we go. I knew that was coming.
Welcome to Entrepreneur Life with me, Joe Campbell, and I am an entrepreneur. Oh my God. Who's going to love that?
Wait. Stop. I want to go because I haven't actually had a go yet.
Oh, I'm all busy now.
I haven't had a go yet.
Oh, I think I might have been held too much.
You've been listening to Entrepreneur Life with me, Joel Campbell, and I am an entrepreneur.